They have like 2 global ultis on their side, ton of CC, ton of engage, even with Phantom and Rakan together.
It's almost the inverse of yesterday, where FNATIC had tons of engage and they weren't able to work it out. So it almost seems like they want to play a bit more passive this time and see what Rogue throws at them.
Yeah, definitely. The thing is, I love this Rakan to round out the comp just in general, because Rakan is a counter to Braum in lane, so that's a really good.
And on to Summoner's Rift we go. It looks like Bwipo and Hylissang are starting off with something slightly spicy as they are working their way down towards the bottom lane together. However, Trimby was aware this might happen.
The ward shall spot them. It naturally becomes easier to set up for these objectives first. So I'm excited.
Bwipo flashing forward.
Going to be a trade of flashes in the top lane. Bwipo saw his opportunity to go for the all-in, and you get to see
it because Odoamne has set up what I believe was a freeze underneath the tower.
That's not
Summer,
good.
yeah, it's going to get stunned up as Trimby walked away from the lane for a moment, and Hans Summer was left all alone. The heal comes out. Upset still has his flash if he wants to go forward, but very respectful that Inspired is on his way. Hylissang didn't get the memo, and first blood goes to Trimby.
That I have so much respect for Hans Summer for not flashing there, because he made a mistake.
Yeah.
He was too far up in the lane when Trimby was going to clear a ward. He was getting punished by Hylissang and Upset. I don't think
It's already down to about 1,500 HP. Selfmade is on his way. Hylissang stepping forward as well. 1,000 HP on the Dragon. Inspired has the smite, lands it. Hylissang going forward all by his lonesome. Niski coming in with the hero's entrance, and Inspired will fall. Now Trimby and Hans Summer have to be the targets. Trimby looking to jump back onto Hans Summer, but Hans Summer has been caught up with the taunt, and Niski and Upset flash straight in to the jaws of death as they kill Hans Summer. Now Larsen's getting chased off towards the top side. No red buff on Selfmade means that priority list. Probably the most picked jungler in all major regions, but sits about a 35 to 37% win rate depending on who's playing on the day. So obviously, in scrims, it's playing really well, but just not quite having that translation into stage performance as of yet. Inspired's going to secure the Rift Herald for Rogue as their second neutral objective of the game, as they got that Ocean Dragon earlier, and because of it,
so quickly look at the items, you can actually see that the shield bow was picked up for Selfmade. Usually we see the Gale Force, but he's going more for that frontline tanky setup as Inspired does land the stun.
Glacial Fish is going to come down. There's a double taunt. Hans Summer and Trimby locked up. The chunk goes out, but Hans Summer with the killing 6 able to jump up towards the top side of the fight, and Hylissang's the first to fall. Hero's entrance coming in. Upset gets a kill onto Trimby. Odoamne forced off, split off from the rest of Rogue, but Bwipo now stepping forward, landed on, stunned up, and Bwipo goes down. A 2-for-1 trade so far in favor of Rogue, and they will force FNATIC away.
So one of the scary things for a fight at this point in the game for FNATIC is that Rogue is still very strong. Pantheon, Renekton are a terrifying combo, especially when they have that easy stun lineup with the Twisted Fate. It means that it's very easy to just get those.
To find that re-engage. We'll give Trimby the benefit of the doubt for now, saying that it was planned as the Rift Herald goes in the top lane.
I'll always assume that the pro players plan.
But I also watched one to get a blast cone perfectly timed yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure how planned that was.
Very true, very, very true. Either way, Trimby definitely off to a better setup, or better game rather than what we saw from him yesterday. As you rightly said, he was picked out a couple of times, still a rookie player to the LEC stage, formerly of AGO Rogue, and now we see, the response from Rogue.
Grand start, Scarfall's going to come in, and you can see already Hylissang's dead. Niski teleported in, he's going to land the 3-man taunt. Actually only hits 2 as Odoamne is able to get away. Upset trying to step forward, but Odoamne with the dominance going to keep himself alive, and the stun card goes down. It's a double for Rogue. FNATIC were the ones to look to try and find the fight, but they weren't able to get it, and Rogue strike back.
The emote comes out from later. FNATIC needs to be first on the objective. That's a good charm.
Trimby lands the charm. Selfmade tried to get himself away across the wall. Hans Summer flashing forward, but here's Hylissang and Upset. You can see Niski in the middle of 4 members of Rogue, and that he has fallen now, but Hans Summer next on the menu. Selfmade will take the kill. Upset looking for a little bit more damage onto Inspired, but even with the Infernum, it doesn't quite have it. Gold card locks in from Larsen as Hylissang retreats. The spear unable to find its mark, and it looks like it's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade in the jungle.
Quite the blunder there from Hans Summer. That should have been a quick kill, maybe even 2, and then gotten out. A lot of tempo to the other team where they can then make something else happen on the map that can often be much more advantageous. So I think that right now the focus should be on the Drake, and you can see that a lot of major items are being completed. It is already set up for success because Rogue, their lives are easier if FNATIC walks into them, and same for FNATIC.
Hylissang going in with Glacial Fish. Whoever's going to try and step forward, lands the stun, but here comes Trimby, double charm, double knockup. The hero's entrance going to try and join the fray as Trimby dashes back out to Hans Summer. Inspired and Larsen split off towards the bottom side. Stormbringer in from Bwipo, and FNATIC trying to dive in. They get one, they're looking for more as they try and dive back onto Trimby, onto Odo, onto Hans Summer. Larsen has a gold card from across the side, but Odo's too tanky at the moment for FNATIC to rip through him. However, they've already got that first kill. Odo flashes back in. Ruthless Predator stun onto Niski. Not quite enough. Odo has to go away once again. Trimby diving back into FNATIC, but immediately he's popped. Answered with a kill onto Niski, and you can see Rogue not willing to give this one up without a fight, but Larsen's mana is low, and so is Hunsummer, and the Roost comes out onto Larsen. Hunsummer trying to open up onto Bwipo. Will take the kill. Looking for more is Hylissang.
You compare that to Rogue's engage tools. I mean, look, they've just found Hylissang, and now they're diving on it.
Trimby misses the knock-up. Aegis Assault's going to be used by Inspired to block some of this damage. Hunsummer coming in with the Killer Instinct from the side. Hylissang able to get away. The Taunt's going to land here as well. And Inspired only just able to dodge to the side of the collateral damage. Teleport coming in behind by Odo1D2. Upset still trying to go forward. Stormbringer used by Bwipo. Inspired. Oh, he's going to starboard, but he's going to fall in the pit instead. FNATIC will not turn their eyes towards the Baron. Instead, they're looking to mid.
Okay, so Rogue were the ones that were punished this time around. Hylissang doing what he loves to do and soaking up damage, and he was able to soak up a lot this time around. Did not end up losing his life. We get the TP in from Larsen in the bot river. Oh, Upset. He's found Upset.
Don't be greedy. Upset's being greedy. Rapid fire cannon, immediate cleanse away, but there's the charm, there's the quickness, and there goes Hylissang. Upset able to survive as the rest of FNATIC dive in. Odo1D2's going to land the taunt here, only onto one, but maybe Odo1D2 has overstepped. He's down now, and Larsen stepping down towards the bottom side of this fight is looking for the flank. It's looking for these gold cards. Lands another onto Niski. Not too much damage, but it's the chip away that Larsen could do so well in these fights. And now, with the battle dance, with the jump in from Trimby, that's another in the books for Rogue. And Upset next on the menu. Severum can't save you now. The Aphelios is down, and Selfmade all alone, left to the devices of Rogue. Goodbye, Selfmade, and goodbye any hope FNATIC had in this game.
And again, it looked like a promising fight for FNATIC. They were the ones that punished Rogue. They got that kill onto Inspired, and you're thinking, okay, maybe they can pressure the Baron. Maybe know that he's calling the play here, like, hey, we can go for this, we can commit for this. Look, FNATIC split up, we can fight. And now with the Baron buff, Rogue is looking for more.
And Simon diving in, can't quite get the plasma onto Bwipo. No minions here. Hylissang looking for a flank from the side, but really just trying to chip away at Rogue. I really want to watch how long Selfmade is allowed to attack for in these fights, because in that last one, he was Ruthless Predator stunned, into Gold Card, into having to retreat because his team is dead. And so with him being the key carry for FNATIC here, and with FNATIC having to step forward into Rogue, Hylissang already almost dead. A great taunt though lands on the ball with the Stormbringer coming in behind. This is Upset's chance to open up the big guns. Severum, Gravitum, not the guns you want in this sort of fight. You really want Crescendum to get the damage down, and now it's 2 for 2 trades so far. Selfmade trying to do the damage with Odo1D2 just rips them to shreds! Absolutely mauled by the Gore Drinker, and the Meek have been culled!
I cannot believe how impactful Larsen is being with this Twisted Fate. So many amazing stuns were landed to allow the rest of his team to turn the fight in his favor. Beautiful stuff from the Rogue squad. They're gonna get themselves the Mountain Soul, and again, that fight looked promising for FNATIC, but unfortunately for them, it was not enough.
Really feels like perhaps if Upset had and Larsen is showing us once again that he has come into 2021 wanting to make a statement.
And props to Niski, because I feel like that he did land a huge taunt there, but like that's his job done at that point, you know, like he's gotten into the backline, he's set up for his team, he's buying time. I can't remember if he actually had an opportunity to use his ult, but either way, the fight kind of looked promising for FNATIC, but at the end there, Larsen was just able to turn things around. So great stuff coming out from Rogue. They now have the soul. The Baron buff has worn off. And while they are looking to siege, you would imagine that they're likely going to wait for the next Baron before they can look to end this game, but this game looks done and dusted.
Couple of FNATIC question mark pings on the deep ward near the bot lane, maybe looking to see if they can get a flank position here off onto Rogue. Larsen is in the mid lane, but there's the charm onto Bwipo straight away, and the hero's entrance is not enough to save him. Now Niski stunned up underneath the turret. No minions here mean the Rogue will be a little bit apprehensive, won't want to step too far forward, and with the Crescendo coming out, and with the turrets going down, Upset can put out a lot of damage. You can see Odo1D2 down to half HP already. Larsen once again locks in a gold card and straight away dives onto Upset. Trimby has the flank. Trimby has no charm, but he has the jump and he tries to dive in with flash. Larsen now with the gold card once again has been forced away from the tower. Odo1D2 trying to step forward. Upset has the perfect weapons to fight this fight, but just he doesn't have the front line. They're getting ripped to shreds by Rogue.
They certainly are, Medic. Rogue. They've been able to find that initial pick onto Bwipo. He's still dead. Their siege is going to continue, and FNATIC will be forced to concede. This will be the first inhibitor going down, and Rogue will walk away the victors.
I think here's the TP. They're flanking. Niski going in, stunned immediately, and they just dive straight onto him, and now it's a 4v3. Make that a 5v2, sorry. Selfmade now stunned up, doesn't really have anywhere to go. Has already used the flash. Hunt Summer decides Selfmade isn't even worth his time and dives onto upset Hunt Summer with a double. I believe he got a triple in the end, and now Bwippo all on his lonesome. A very sad bear in an unbearable situation. He would wanted the polar opposite, but this bear is done. Take pause for thought as Bwippo is about to fall. The charm comes out, and he is done for.
Raw. Final bear. Beautiful stuff from Rogue. The fact that they were able to turn that fight around, and they did exactly what you're supposed to do in a situation like that. Engage on the team that's looking to engage you, ignore the TP flank, and they've played it beautifully. Rogue looking to end the game right here, right now.
There's a reason Rogue are in many people's top tier, fighting for the top spot and making a statement as they clean up FNATIC on the Mountain. Rogue 2-0 on the week.
A much stronger performance from Trimby on day 2. Some of the nerves definitely getting out of his system.